defenders, I think, it's like.
People deluded, I'm back again.
Come on, Ian, bro. Come on.
Just like the big man said there, people deluded, I'm back again. One love to all my Arsenal fans and any football fans in general watching this. Please make sure you're turning on your notification bell, you're hitting the subscribe button, you're commenting your own opinions, and you're hitting the likes, people, boosting the YouTube algorithm. Now, as you can tell by the title, Leicester 0, Arsenal 1. Arsenal 1, Leicester 0. 1-0 to the Arsenal's a famous chant, and it's a famous chant for a reason. You know, we've now got 6 points on the board, restarting from from Aston Villa, and obviously, taking off 3 points there and beating Leicester today. You can't win them all by a massive scoreline. Sometimes it's a 1-0. And the positives, first and foremost, the 3 points. That's all that matters. The 3 points, the 3 points, the 3 points, the 3 points. My challenge to Arsenal is, can we be unbeaten now in March, going into that game in April at Liverpool away? We enjoyed tonight. We now focus on a tough game against Everton at the midweek on Wednesday, where we need to get revenge against Sean Dyche, pick up 3 points and stuff. And the last time I checked, I can't confirm it, but Everton were losing, so they're going to be on it a bit more. Now, I'm happy with the performance. I'm really happy. First things first, I don't want to be that guy. I know Arsenal fans are crying wolves, but VAR, I'm happy that we got the result, because we would have been looking at that. I don't understand it. Keepers are protected. Me personally, I'm going to watch the game again. I don't think that's a foul on Ward, but if Benjamin White is pulling him, fair enough. The goal's been disallowed. My heart bleeds for Trossard, because although he got an assist and he did quite well today, we're going to get into that, he's been denied a peach of a goal. What a stunning strike into the top bins that was from a decent set piece routine that initially broke down. Now, cool, you didn't give the goal for that. All right, cool. I have to look at Saka's goal that was disallowed for offside, because again, I thought it was offside first time round, but I need to check it because I don't get it. I think the linesman was very trigger happy for both teams with that VAR stuff today. I mean, with the offside calls. And Craig Pawson, I don't know why you've not given the goal that Trossard scored. Away from that, though, cool, you didn't give the goal. Why didn't we get a penalty? Saka is bear hugged, just like Tyrone Mings did against Villa. He's bear hugged. How is that not a penalty? Even Gabriel's shirt's being pulled, and Gabriel probably should have dived. Off topic, I'm seeing Gabriel had a great game along with Jorginho, two men of the match, or players of the match for me. Even Partey's playing right wing, so it was a good game. But if you're saying that, if you're disallowing the goal for physicality against Ben White, then there's actually more physicality on what's happened to Saka being brought down than actually the goal being disallowed. But all right, cool. I don't want to hear no sorries from the PGMOL. I don't want to hear Dermot Gallagher or anyone on BT or Sky Sports saying we should have had a pen. It is what it is. We've got to live with this now, isn't it, really? I'm happy we got the 3 points and a clean sheet, and we maneuver in it. Lovely to see Martinelli scored. In terms of what we could do better in the game, clearly, we're playing one of the worst defenses statistically, and we're one of the top goal scorers. On another day, we need to score 2, 3, 4, 5. This game could have been wrapped up in the first half. Martinelli's goal that he scored a minute into the second half, obviously, was our first shot on target. If we look at that and the Villa games, we've needed the second half to turn games around. So in terms of just being that bit better and taking the good and being great, that's what we need to do, clearly, because I think Leicester get to save too much face. I think the fact that the league leaders have only scored a goal against you and your defense has done quite well on paper, and Ward, who probably isn't even a League One keeper, has done all right in that regard. So that's the major thing we could have done better. I think throughout the game, obviously the second half when we scored, it's like the game got a bit more even. It got a bit more open on the transition. I think, the subs Leicester made, it gave them a bit more about them. We had to do a lot more defending. But generally, especially the first half, we were, the game was being played in Leicester's half. We're knocking it around. Not a single player. I can't accuse a single player of not turning up today. Everyone wanted the ball. Everyone was showing for it. There was a lot of interchanging movement consistently throughout the football pitch, in particular, Trossard and Martinelli. There were moments that both players kind of went quiet, but we was doing quite well in that regard. And I think Martinelli's decision-making last 2-3 minutes of the first half could have been better. But other than that, he had a good game. We're knocking the ball around good. We're just not asking any questions of Danny Ward and in goal. And anytime, they're giving away a lot of corners unnecessarily or no pressure. You did see Leicester kind of over-respect us, kind of look a bit intimidated, which that comes with the territory for what you're doing, really. So I'll take that in any circumstance, really. we got the job done. We got the 3 points. We scored. That's all that matters, really. Second half, as I alluded to, became a bit more of an open contest, but we did what we needed to do. As I said, love the interchange in movement. I think, I think everyone did well. I think Jorginho was quality today. The defense splitting passes, the way he retains possession, even a couple of times there were some dodgy passes played into him. He's buying fouls, or he's what they say in football, turn a bad pass into a good one. He's doing that. I think Gabriel at centre half, not that he had too much to do today, but everything he did, I think he had a swagger in his step. Obviously, Gabriel played a major part in the goal because he found Trossard. Trossard's duppied his man. Martinelli's made the run, took a whack for his troubles, but he's put the ball in the back of the net, scored for us, grabbed his goal, and we manoeuvre with that. I think Gabriel, Saliba was quality as well. Don't get twisted. As I said, I even think Zinchenko was good today. We did look a bit gassed and flat out, tired in the second half, and I'm sure a lot of us wanted Partey to come on a lot sooner. But in particular, for me, I'd say Gabriel and Jorginho. Saka, a bit unfortunate to get some decisions going against him. Don't know why he didn't get a pen. Probably would have scored that. Goal disallowed. He's getting in trouble for weights in the left back. I didn't understand why I think it was Martinelli. Martinelli was given a cheap booking, but then Patson Daka, he didn't mean it, but he's left a late one on Xhaka. He's not booked. If he was booked, I hold my hands up. They're just inconsistencies. And I think in the second half, the ref was kind of damaging the game and giving some bewildering calls for both teams, if I'm honest with you. But as I said, man, Jorginho keeps things ticking, great passing, positionally aware, keeps his form going, and shown why he was signed in January. Trossard, lovely to see him get another start, get an assist. Unfortunate about the goal. Lovely to see Arteta bringing a new dimension. We heard Eddie's carrying a knock, and that's why he didn't start. Bringing new dimensions and versatilities. Obviously, every game requires a different sort of strength, but lovely to see Trossard playing through the middle with Martinelli and all the link-ups in that regards, really. Like I said, we moved the ball good today. Ain't got a criticism, really. Lovely to see Martinelli scoring, as I said. Trossard grabbed an assist. Jorginho and Gabriel in particular did well. Clean sheet, 3 points. Lately we ain't been picking up too many clean sheets. So it is what it is. You can't always batter an opposition. So it is what it is, man. I'll take that, really. In the first half, we had 7 shots, none on target, 74% of the ball on 5 corners. Leicester had no corners, 26% of the ball, no shots, and no shots on target. So we stifled them. I did think they were a bit defeative. Naturally, the goal is going to make the game open up a bit as you've got the fans with you. We've won. And then if you look at our statistics after the game, we've obviously won a goal to nil. We've had 10 shots, 2 on target. So on another day, like Arteta said against Brentford, we need to be more efficient and effective in the final third. But it was enough today, innit? We take the good and we make it great. We take the areas of improvement and we try and make it better, and we try and be that couple of percentages that better against Everton, and so on and so forth, really and truly. We had 66% of the ball overall. We made 610 passes to their 312. They ended the game with 34% of the ball. We had 8 corners. They had none. So complete performance in that regards. And now, we've done what we've needed to do. We can sit back and relax. And if you want to watch the Madrid derby, which is in front of me, then you can watch that. Obviously, you're hoping Bournemouth can do something against City. Emphasis on the hope and less on the expectation and all of those sort of things. So we did what we needed to do. For Leicester, I think there's positives they can take. They went for it a bit more in the second half, probably a bit too defeative at home and a bit too much respect for Arsenal Football Club in the first half. I don't care though, because we've won. Leicester remain 14th and indirectly are still in a relegation battle, really and truly, as are Everton, who are 16th. And respectfully, these are the teams you need to take points off. The Premier League, anyone can beat anyone. The games are very emotional, but we need to be taking 3 points off Everton, really. We've got Leicester, well, we played them today. We've got Leicester, Everton, and Bournemouth. That needs to be 9 points, respectfully, to these teams. We need to go out and earn the right to play. But we've won, innit? Complete performance. Sometimes you don't always have to do too much, so we did what we needed to do. VAR's doing what they do. Craig Pawson, probably the best defensive performance on the pitch today. But other than that, people, I've got nothing more to add. Please make sure you're commenting your own opinions. You're smashing the like button. You're checking out the rest of the videos. I'm sure you've seen them pop up to the left and right of your screen. You're staying blessed. You're staying safe. One love for watching this video. Appreciative of all the support you lot give me. Appreciate you lot staying through to the end. On that, let me know your thoughts. And now the work can be begin towards Everton. Shameless plug, but tomorrow I'm watching Chelsea Spurs with you lot across Twitch and YouTube, and obviously we're watching the Carabao Cup final between Manchester United and Newcastle United, and there's a watch along midweek on Wednesday for Arsenal Everton. You lot stay blessed, stay safe on all of those things. I'm out.
because you always use that.
Active red light, defending.
I think it's like